Go down. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch the fucking TV.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Go down the modern UFO phenomenon. Go down there and hit the David Grush interview.
Okay.
So,
for the first time, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone.
Claims that our government has proof.
David
of
Grush
alien
is
life.
the this man there. Have you seen this?
No.
That's crazy, Ben.
I'm not alien stuff. I kind of got fatigued on a bit ago.
I
and
understand. I understand completely because I'm fatigued on it now.
Yeah.
But the thing about David Grush is the so there's the intelligence world and then there's the DoD world. David Grush probably had in the intelligence world the equivalent access of a lieutenant colonel, very high ranking member of the intelligence community, and he's vetted, he's good. And he came out and he was a whistleblower for UAP and UFO phenomenon. This happened a couple of years ago. It actually caused a congressional hearing.
Really?
Yes. And that's what I linked you next. Listen to this. This is amazing. Watch this.
Have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number. Some are landed, some are crashed.
By the way, I was talking to Kurt Metzger about this, about the thing in Mexico. He said those came back as like organic materials.
The Peru?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the funny thing about those things is new ones keep getting found every fucking week.
Really?
Yes.
And they're tested and it's organic material?
Yes.
It's so weird.
Yes.
Because the picture I saw from Mexico,
It
or
looks
whatever the
silly.
fuck it was, yeah, it's
Everything we
insane.
find will look silly. But you know.
Allegations of a secret government program
This is
that has
fascinating.
hidden the truth, the technology from the world.
There's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral. And it's totally frightening.
From Roswell to the present day.
We're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
There are non-prosaic cases, 100% unexplainable. I mean, this is like tangible technical.
I'm letting the chat know, by the way, John will give us his take on 9/11 at some point. We'll get to that.
craft.
How about I do it after
Is
this?
this decorated officer a liar,
Why should we believe you?
a fool,
Is it possible that you're deluding yourself?
or a
The
hero?
problem with military people, too, like Marcus Luttrell and Chris Kyle, they're all big fat liars.
Misinformation. The thing about this guy is I get a sense that he's slightly autistic.
Okay.
And I get a sense that he's incredibly ethical.
Okay.
And his autism is linked to that.
Do you have any points in this interview that are really good that I should click on?
Honestly,
or-
dude, the whole fucking thing's amazing.
Okay, I'll just play it. I'll play some
I'm a
clip of it.
patriot, and I believe in truth to power in this.
We're talking about the biggest secret in human history.
We are not alone. The UFO whistleblower speaks.
Good evening. I'm Elizabeth Vargas.
So
Here to
pause it real quick. The funny thing about this interview is there was a lot of leaked information that's been available for like 10, 20 years, specifically about a UFO that was found in northern Italy in like 1939 that the OSS recovered, that he confirmed
Okay.
is a real thing they found.
Okay.
There's actual documents from the Vatican and from Italian intelligence saying we have a crashed German object. They thought it was German in northern Italy, and they didn't know what it was. And then they tried to say, hey, they contacted Nazi Germany saying, this is yours. And they said no. And then when the United States moved in, they recovered that object.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the earliest in this, he says the earliest they recovered an object was from like the 1920s. But there is a just keep playing it.
Real quickly,
Yeah.
when people just claim they die and go to heaven and come back, is that you think that's a visit with aliens, or you think that's a totally other thing? Or when people die and go to hell and come back?
Aliens are demons, and it's closer to Warhammer 40K than we know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you actually, when you say demons and aliens, you actually don't see a difference.
I think there are things that are interdimensional that our world is a shadow of their world, and there are things in there that gain power from tormenting us. And there are things that want to protect us, such as Christ. Mm-hmm. And
Metzger was kind of telling me this too. He said, but the thing is that he actually thinks Jesus might be the whole answer to this. It's like accepting Jesus Christ into your heart.
Christ
because
is
that's the thing. They actually have to honor it somehow. It's like a loophole thing. I talked to Kurt for hours about this when I was in Austin, and he was like, it's funny, but it actually, the more he's thought about it, it comes back to like Christ is the answer.
the funny thing is, I mean, think about human history. Who is the most famous person ever?
Other than Jesus?
No, it's Jesus.
Well, if you talk to a Muslim, they'll probably say Muhammad.
They can suck my dick. Those fucking dirty sand. How'd I do it?
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait, you're touching my thing. Wait,
Sorry.
you know what this is, by the way? CC Lyles. It's a frame.
Very good. There we go. Hold on. Those dirty sand. They don't know that those dirty fucking disgusting skinny sand. They don't know that Jesus Christ is the answer. You know what I mean?
Woo!
All right, play more growth.
You a News Nation exclusive interview.
So
with
this
a
was
man
an
we're
exclusive
calling
News Nation. It was amazing. This blew the fuck up when.
By the way, someone just asked John, "What do you feel about Jesus actually being a demon?" That's from the.
It's absolutely
podcast.
false, and you're a satanic. You're a satanic faggot. Continue.
UFO whistleblower.
Back to the
David
show.
Grush
I farted
is a
as I
career
said that.
intelligence official who this week is making some bombshell claims of a U.S. government cover-up going back nearly a century. Shedding light, he says, on that existential question. Are we alone?
What
News
about
Nation
God
has
of the Old
confirmed
Testament being a
David
devil
Grush's
or a demon? Stop being a fucking tool of the.
Out to my guy just for
wrong
Kids
guy, wrong thing.
96
I'm
for
sorry,
hooking
I
me
keep
up with
touching
some
your shit.
GB Weebies. I'm going to be looking fresh as fuck, smoking joints all day, getting pot sold off the stinky blinky skunk.
Fuck 12.
credentials and
Stop being a tool of the yids. All right, Jesus rocks. Continue.
I mean, you know, this is the thing with like the where like Moctezuma and Hernan Cortez. Supposedly, when they were like fighting each other, they were taking psychedelics and they were talking to these deities. Come to find out, they thought they were both in communion with God, but they actually they were talking to the devil. who
No,
was appearing to
Cortez
them
was
as-
acting on behalf of God, and Montezuma was a satanic priest.
Well, the people are, you know, sometimes people think they're talking to God, but they're talking to the devil. And this is the thought of the Old Testament. God is, he seems very angry. He tells you to kill.
Let me tell you
It's
something. real
very
quick.
different from, you know, the New Testament God.
The Old Testament doesn't matter. And the only thing in the New Testament that links it to the Old Testament is Jesus says, I am not here to erase any previous scriptures. Now, keep that in mind. I'm sure if I was Christ at that time, I would have said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I would eliminate the entirety of the Old Testament if you just read the New Testament.
I mean, if you don't know anything about the Old Testament, though,
Jesus is the word of God.
but you're kind of illiterate if you don't know anything about the Old Testament. Like
Absolutely.
if
Yeah,
when someone goes
absolutely.
Jonah and the whale, and you go, "What do you talk? Who's Jonah?" Like if
Yeah.
you don't know these things, you don't know anything really.
Yeah.
You can't even like consume anything if you don't know the. People are saying. Someone said, "Is that you?" with the John Pork thing.
That is me, dude. It looks like me. God is not gay. You're a Satanist, dude. I fucking hate this chat right now. Keep playing that shit, dude.
Don't let them troll you, John.
No, they can't get to me, dude. Our God is an awesome God who reigns.
resume. We have not seen or verified the alleged proof he says he's provided to investigators. But we want you to hear his story so you can decide for yourself. Mr. Grush sat down with investigative journalist Ross Coulthart, who is reporting for News Nation. Mr. Coulthart
By the way,
is
this
an
made
award-winning
Coulthart's
journalist and
career.
author who has reported for the Australian version of 60 Minutes, as well as other news programs in his home country. What you're about to see is part of their
Play the
conversation.
thing, lady.
Touching on
They're
Mr.
gonna play
Grush's
it,
work with the
God.
UN. It's to
Can
you say E.T.?
taking the subject seriously.
You'll see it come through the top
Watch
of the
this.
screen.
Look at that. What the fuck
Prompted
is
in
that?
part by the release of
That was like someone in Gaza was throwing a rock
No, dude, that was a
past the
fucking-
camera.
these videos purporting to show encounters between American naval aviators and what the Pentagon has labeled unidentified aerial or anomalous.
Why do they release this, but they won't let us see a single frame of the Pentagon being struck by a plane on 9/11?
So, because the Pentagon wasn't struck by a plane on 9/11. But number one, the thing is they have high res photos of these craft. They do. They're not going to release them because it's part of soft disclosure.
Are they sprinkling this out on purpose, like
Yeah.
Easter egging it?
It's called soft disclosure. They don't
Okay.
want to freak out the populace.
Got it. It's a trickle truth.
Yeah.
Phenomena Congress has convened hearings to determine what these UAP are and what threat they might pose.
If UAP do indeed represent a potential threat to our security, then the capabilities, systems, processes, and sources we use to observe, record, study, or analyze these phenomena need to be classified at appropriate levels.
The Department of
Here,
Defense
keep
has
fast-forwarding
established
it.
a
Get to
special
Grush.
name
There we go.
and who you are.
My name is David Grush. You know, I came from a blue-collar family in Pittsburgh. I didn't have the money for college.
Hell
What
yeah,
is this
brother.
about? I remember, I did the paper routes as
Hey,
a boy.
fuck Cleveland. You know what I mean? I'm going to disclose UAPs right now.
Nothing good happened in
Fuck you,
Cleveland.
Baltimore.
Except for A Christmas Story. That's where they filmed it.
I thought it was New
Always
York.
admired
No, it was A Christmas Story, actually.
people in uniform.
Cleveland.
And I've always wanted to be a part of something bigger than myself. You know, 18 years ago, I got an Air Force scholarship.
Good-looking boy.
I originally commissioned on active
nice.
duty
Yeah,
in
he
the
does
Air
look good.
Force. Served 14 years in the Air
Look at him
Force.
go.
I look at this.
Huh?
Look at him go.
Him now, it's like David Grinch.
Very.
Guy really fell off.
Photograph,
Got a big old pot belly.
and I see a very proud officer.
I was getting promoted to captain when I was deployed.
And you still love your country, don't you?
Absolutely.
A career intelligence officer, Grush
I trust
spent
him.
time on the ground.
I trust him.
Yeah, but when is he going to talk about aliens?
Just keep talking about it.
I had, based on my formal security clearance and multiple polygraphs, I had the ability to be read into any program that I needed. At one point in time, I was extremely highly cleared.
What conclusion did you come to at the end of your time on the UAP task force?
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft
That rocks.
from another species.
We do, yeah.
Now pause it
many-
real quick. Imagine being part of that crew, bro.
Yeah?
You fucking drive around all day. You pick up UFOs.
I don't know if I'd really care.
You'd love it, dude.
No,
What are
I'd
you
rather
talking
be
about?
home.
I know,
don't wanna
because
do
you're
that.
because you're a fucking homebody. But imagine if you and I got in a van tonight. We just get in a van.
Well, you have wanderlust.
I know, but come on, dude.
You're like
you
a
wouldn't like that
You're
at
kind of
all?
like a yoga pants Jeep bitch with a guitar and a dog.
I know. No, I know.
But
I know
you do
this.
the male version of that.
I'm a
bullshit.
BPD hoe, but I'm a dude.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But like, imagine you and I'm like 5 beers deep. You know what I mean?
I feel like he's talking me into like sucking him off right now,
Listen, I'm
whispering sweet nothings into the microphone.
Technically, right now with the APV on the first 2 beers I had, I'm like 12 beers deep. And then we get in a van. And then we go pick up some aliens, dude. You and I, dude.
Eiffel Tower, some aliens,
Yeah, dude.
bust,
Kick ass.
try to glaze some aliens.
No, I mean,
I'll
imagine-
jack off as I'm getting sucked up.
Dude, how sick would that be? We get in a van. There's some like Green Berets there. There's
Mhm.
like Delta Force guys. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They're like, we gotta listen, buddy. We gotta go out to the desert.
You're fucking hammered.
I'm so hammered, dude.
I
This
would
rocks.
if we were getting sucked up into UFOs, we both
Yeah.
would drop our drawers and just start beating off. We're beating off as we're getting beamed up into the UFO. Like hell yeah!
I'm like,
bitch.
check out my loads. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, but that'd be so fun. That would be amazing.
Yeah, to shoot your load into an alien.
No, motherfucker, to go find UFOs that have been crashed. That'd be so fun.
But the first thing I'm looking at is their dick or their pussy.
Okay, you're just a horny little fucking coomer. All right.
That's all we do.
I'm here for
Dude,
science,
as soon
dude.
as if we ever find intelligent life, the first thing we're gonna try to do is fuck
Can we
it.
fuck it? I mean, yeah, absolutely.
That's the first thing you do is
if I find it, if I find an ET with a fat ass, I'm getting in there. You know what I mean? But
a big nice pog.
Yeah.
Pog alien.
Pog alien.
Fat green ass, a Shrek ass.
Don't act like it wouldn't be fun if you and I were driving out to the desert, meeting up with some like spec ops guys recovering a UFO.
I think I'd be really racist against the aliens, actually.
Me too. I would hate them. I go, listen, you. Wait, is this it?
Here you go. Wait. There you go, right here.
There you go. I go, hey, listen here, you little green. You know what I mean? I'd be like, get back in the fucking van, you fucking ET motherfucking, you know? I go, stop it. I go, stop doing your shit. You know? Fucking drink your fucking bug juice, you fucking little green, like fucking slanty eye, you know?
Wait, in the last one, did you call him a Chinese slur?
Yeah, dude.
So this is what's funny. Aliens kind of aren't any race, so you can use any slur on them you want. Hard R, you do G, the Chinese G.
So calling them space when
that's good, actually.
so calling them space when I would call them like
I call them space monkeys.
you know what I call them? Space monkeys?
Yeah,
I call
yeah.
them galaxy. You know?
You know what I call them? I'd call them galactic.
I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let's see. I call them big-eyed anti-gravity. You know?
I'd look them dead in the eye and I'd call them an egg.
You go egg.
Egg.
You just call them egg with a gun to their head?
You call them eggs.
Dude, how sick would it be if I fucking put a gun in an alien's mouth?
And pull the trigger.
Like a Cole Python, like right in his fucking mouth. And I went, hey, suck that gun, you fucking galaxy. And I blew his fucking head off.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of just describing Men in Black now, which is a great movie. But
It'd be really funny if Men in Black was centered around being racist against aliens. And killing them.
I mean, it would be crazy if you had all these hangups with other races of people, and then when it came to aliens, you were so on board, and you love them more than any, like, if you're that friendly and invested, this is what's funny. You've thought more about aliens than you have other races of people.
No, not at all.
That's 100% true.
No, dude.
What race have you spent the most time thinking about?
Vietnamese. I could do an expert Vietnamese accent.
Really?
Yeah, like bing dong ai, bing dong.
Oh yeah, Didi Mao.
No, I'm way better. You got to be bouncy.
Didi Mao.
You got to be like bang ai, ding dong, bang ai, snake wine.
You pay now.
America leave.
That's pretty good.
Bang ai.
Yeah, it's
Bang
actually
ai.
pretty good.
I'm really good. Fucking
You-
bang ai.
you kinda
It's
like-
bouncy language.
Yeah, it's you're like
Yeah. Imagine being a Vietnamese guy meeting an alien.
I honestly couldn't tell them apart.
And you're like,
It's all beeps and boops to me, you know?
yeah. It's just
It's all beeps and boops.
bang ai, bang ai.
Are you doing the alien or
I'm
the
doing
Vietnamese
Vietnamese.
guy?
And
They're saying in the chat you think of Vietnamese because of ladyboys, and I can't really disagree with that.
I had a ladyboy rubber tits in my face one time, but that was about it. I gotta be honest with you, Ben. This is gonna annoy the fuck out of you. I'm gonna have to piss every fucking 20 minutes now.
Oh, that's fine. We can.
Can we take a 3-minute break?
Yeah, hold on.
Not even. I don't even need 3 minutes. I need a minute.
Yeah, give me a. Hold on. Let me get some. Are we done with the whistleblower guy?
No, keep that up.
Okay,
That's good.
So let me.
He gets crazy.
I just need to.
Everybody, hold tight. Okay, we'll be right back. I just gotta empty my balls.
I need to get some music queued up. Hold on.
Covenant dance. Covenant dance.
Covenant dance.
Yeah, play that shit, dude.
Okay.
It's crazy.
You're doing great, buddy.
Is this good?
Yeah, this is amazing. Are you kidding me? This is probably the best thing anyone's ever done.
Shut up, dude.
Ever.
Better than Citizen Kane, dude.
I'd put this. Take me to IMDb's top 100 movies, and we'll go against the cup. We're beating the cup. You saying this doesn't beat the Truman Show?
Dude, this beats fucking There Will Be Blood easily.
Easily.
Johnny Greenwood can suck my dick, dude. No, is this good though?
Is what
Are we
good?
doing Iron Man numbers? What's going on here? What's the live stream?
273 people on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, and it says 2,408 on X. But who knows what X actually?
Wait, how many?
2,408 on X.
There's 2,000 people watching us on Twitter.
I doubt it, but YouTube seems to be pretty accurate. People are tuning in for you, John. They love you.
Is this better than normal or like?
They just want you to be John, man.
Okay,
you're being John.
I just want to make sure it's worth your time, pal.
Worth whose time?
Your time.
buddy, I'm paying you. I got the Uber out here. I'm taking you to dinner after. I'm doing everything.
Hungry.
But what do you want to eat?
Let's get Panda Express.
Do you really want to? I have a gift card and I have some Panda rewards. I think I can get us a free plate.
I think we may not be able to get to Panda Express in time for it closing, but
is that true?
I don't want to rush this podcast to make Panda.
Well, I could. Hold on, let me see.
Why don't we just have a good time?
I am having a good time.
Okay.
They close at 10. We probably won't make it. I could technically order it though.
No. Let's have a good time.
There's a lot of good Chinese around me.
Watch some more David Grush. It's wonderful.
Okay, here we go.
I really want to know what you think of this guy. Not Covenant
I thought
Dance.
It was totally nuts, and I thought at first I was being deceived. It was a ruse. People started confiding in me. They approached me.
So pause it real quick. There's a So it's very common back in the day that like the Soviet Union or the United States would leak that they have UFOs for a kind of like misinformation propaganda campaign, right?
You
So
have guys that you say are insiders that are feeding you information.
Yes.
You don't know what's real, what isn't.
You want the Soviet Union to think that you have a super weapon. So this is what he was kind of checking against.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plenty of current and former senior intelligence officers that came to me, many of which I knew almost my whole career, that confided in me they were a part of a program. They named the program. I've never heard of it. And they told me, based on their oral testimony, and they provided me documents and other proof, that there was, in fact, a program that the UAP task force was not read into.
You are alleging that the US government has been concealing the existence on this planet of alien life.
I would couch it as non-human intelligence, NHI.
This is what you said, NHI, non-human intelligence.
Yeah. They come up with new terms for it constantly.
Language.
Why do you say that? Why do you say NHI?
I don't want to necessarily denote origin. I don't think we have all the data to say, oh, they're coming from a certain location. And I couch it as somebody who studied physics where maybe they're coming from a different physical dimension as described in quantum mechanics. We know there's extra dimensions due to high energy particle collisions, etc. And there's a theoretical framework to explain that. Yeah.
Just let me cut to the quick though. You're saying there is an intelligent species engaging with this planet.
Yes, that's potentially extraterrestrial. Yeah.
I speak for everybody sitting at home. That is a shock.
It was to me, and
so there's a part of this interview.
I had a lot of sleepless nights.
Grush.
There's a part of this interview. He talks about the Italy crash. He talks about there are methods to taking down their craft that we figured out, which people kind of skimmed over. And everything that came after this.
Who knows what DARPA has?
DARPA. So here's
they might be able to literally throw a lasso around the moon and yank it down.
Yes. So the thing about DARPA, which is amazing, they had touch screens in like the 1970s.
Really?
Yes. I've read a lot of DARPA kind of interviews of people who were
that Annie Jacobson lady.
DARPA had rooms you can go into, wave your hands, and lights would turn on. They had touch screens in the late 70s. Everything that we have as consumers today is 20 years behind DARPA.